Hi Capricorn, hi babe. It's Ray, welcome back to my channel. Happy birthday if you're a Capricorn sun. If not, welcome all other Capricorn placements. Today is January 4th, 2024. Almost said 2023. But even though we're in January 2024, I truly don't believe the new year begins until April Fool's Day. I think that's one of the significant reasons as to why April 1st is called April Fool's Day. It's the first fresh month of spring. But that's just my personal opinion. If you celebrated January 1st as a new year, welcome. But I am honoring the numerical shift from 2023 to 2024. But throughout the rest, some of you could be moving to the west or moving from the west, but the West Coast is significant. You could be visiting the West Coast in January, or you could have just came back from visiting the West Coast recently. I don't know. But for the rest of winter, we are still concluding cycles from 2023. So with that being said, we have several new decks. I repositioned the phone, so knowing where to look is a struggle. But we have some new decks, and it's interesting. It is a 2024 year. We have 4 new decks to use. I will be using them starting with your reading. I have not personally went through the decks, so we're breaking through together. Anything else? I think that's all I want to say. Let us pray. God, divine source, angels, ancestors, guides, universe, thank you for allowing me to guide all Capricorn placements on their January 2024 reading, from present energy until January 31st, 2024. Thank you for allowing me to be a clear guide and clear channel. Thank you for the messages. Thank you for the intuitive guidance. Thank you for the enlightenment. God, thank you for protecting us from projected energies, and thank you for allowing us to be aware of our own projected energy. Please bless each and every heart and soul that taps into this energy for the month of January, or whenever they choose to do so. Allow us all to be divinely guided, divinely led. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. Gratitude, Ashe. All right, so I'm getting surprise energy. Well, let's get started, shall we? I hope the music isn't too loud. All right, so we're gonna use the first new deck. We're gonna break it in. This is the Gilded Tarot. So I'm being shown the cover of this box. So Leo energy could be significant. You can have Leo placements. Hold on. Where is it? I feel drawn to show you the box. Ooh. But you see how there's a line on the front of it? Leo energy. Or if you don't have a Leo placement, you're not dealing with anyone that has a Leo placement that you're aware of, you could be I'm getting needing to embody the energy of strength, because Leo does represent the strength card, but strength and perseverance. But also Where the Spirit Is by Kirk Franklin. That song is a theme for you. So where their spirit is, there is liberty. There's joy where the spirit is, but there's rest for your soul. Heavy energy on rest for your soul. So it's like Spirit is kind of asking you to take a passenger seat, backseat approach to something. With the lion and the strength, this doesn't mean, it's kind of like, waving the flag, waving the white flag. And I feel like throughout the month of January, in situations where you want to initiate, take on that lion, that pride approach, that king, queen, god, goddess energy, you're being asked to more so have rest, allow your soul to rest. But it's interesting, because when you're allowing your soul to rest, the things that come up in the psyche, and for some reason I'm being really drawn to the boxes. So you could be really viewing something from from an in-the-box perspective when you're being asked to view it from a bird's eye perspective. So like with the Light Seer's Tarot, okay, you see this, this card represents the High Priestess in this deck, but it's an intuitive knowing, but she's resting to receive, right? She's resting to receive the light. Her eyes are closed, okay? And this represents the moon, the nighttime, sleep, rest. So with the High Priestess energy that's coming up, that's Pisces, or really, you know, not to discredit any other water sign, whether you have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio in your chart, it's like you're being, you know, water can intensify a fire, or water can put out a fire. And I feel like Spirit is asking you to put out a fire, but just because you're putting out a fire, it doesn't mean that your pride is being discredited. That's the energy. It's like if you choose to take a backseat approach to something, quote unquote, it's like you may feel like I hear your pride is disgraced, but I'm getting like Spirit, you're good. Where the Spirit is, there is liberty, like you're good. And it's like instead of you being this lion energy, allow Spirit to be this lion for you, and you rest in the energy of this High Priestess, okay? You rest in the energy of receiving while Spirit does the action for you with the lion. Interesting. Now let's pull a card. Whew. Haven't read in a minute. I'm excited to get back into it. All right. Right here, what's the lyrics? She's a runner, he's a runner, somebody's a runner, you're a track star. So you're running from something, and I'm getting something about a boxed perspective or a boxed approach. I'm also getting botched. So you could be watching the show, or if you are thinking about surgery at this time throughout winter, it's like don't be don't be afraid to take the more, what you perceive to be a difficult approach. So let's just say when it comes to botched energy, right? There are certain, you know, exercise routines that you can do to, you know, focus on the enhancement of one area. For instance, ladies, if you want your ass to be fatter, okay, baby, you start doing some squats, okay? You start doing leg day and things like that. But you start doing things to tone that, you start focusing on what you're specifically trying to tone, and you build upon that. So it's like instead of just, you know, doing the squats and going to the gym and being consistent with it, you would rather just go get a BBL. And it's like when that hard work paying off, you going to get a BBL versus you putting in that work for that payoff. When you put in the work for the payoff, it's easier for you to not fold on that work that you put in, because you remember what it was like to get to this point. So it's like you're less tempted to fold versus, maybe sometimes you need to take a break to really channel. We still haven't really looked at a card, but versus, you know, you just going to get a BBL, and it's like, damn, you don't do what you need to do to keep it up, and you just keep going back to the surgeon and back, and it's like it's a waste of an investment versus, you know, a worth of an investment, if that makes sense. Some of you could be eating Pringles, chips, or just chips in general. I see Pringles, I see Doritos. Something about the Pringles and the yellow, I think that's cheddar. It's interesting because we have this card right here, and I really want to look at it, but I'm being told no. Hold on. Some of you could really be, I hear, discovering or researching your native heritage. Something about hay houses. I see that on the box, but I see a hut, a hay hut. I don't know. It's camping is cold. Okay, I'm in the East Coast. I don't know what it's like in the West Coast. West Coast huts. Something. I don't think this is like Pizza Hut, but something about a hut in the West Coast. Okay. I saw the top of her face and it flipped over. All right, let's I hear we need some structure. So yeah, I'm being drawn back to the box perspective. Let's see what your current overall energy is for January 2024. Also, January 2023, let's see what your title was for that month. Hold on. Make sure we're still recording. Playlist, Capricorn. I see January 2022 was back to the root, but January 2023, ooh, the power of the goat. I'll reshare that. Sagittarius energy could be significant, but you're being asked to make, I hear, several judgment calls in the month of January, from January to July specifically. Someone's initials could be JJ, but from January to July, you are making, I hear, massive life-changing judgment calls. And it's interesting, we're getting into the Akashic. This is one of the new decks as well. So yeah, from now until then, what is that? Is that 6 months? 6 to 7 months? Yeah, the next 6 to 7 months. I hear just be prepared for major life changes. I see the Tower, but I don't see this as a negative thing. Overall energy for Capricorn placements. Thank you. Okay, so we have the 8 of Keys, the Master Artisan. So I don't know, Italy is coming up, but with the 8 of Keys, and this is giving me craftsmanship. It's definitely giving me 8 of Pentacles energy. But as you see with this 8 of Keys, it's yellow and purple energy. So yellow, solar plexus energy, sun energy, purple energy, crown chakra. But I hear your third eye is opening at this time. I'm getting you're becoming more tapped in. But I'm getting you're being, so you see how there's a teacher right here. I'm getting, is that a card in this deck? I hear the Divine Physician. Is that a card in this deck? Hold on. I just want to see, because I haven't been through these. How do I... Can you... They don't have an index? Oh, shit. Hold on. It is the Divine Physician, the number 6. Hold on. And it's interesting, we have the 6 of Forces that came out, which is the waterfall. But let me see if I can find this card. Hold on. I don't know why that's significant. The Divine Physician. Had no idea. See, 7 of Roses, the journey. I'll take that. But the waterfall and balance. I keep saying the waterfall, so I'm gonna. You have 6, 7, 8 here. Isn't that Georgia? Georgia's area code. So you have 6 of Forces, 7 of Roses, 8 of Keys, the waterfall, the Master Artisan, and the journey. Hold on. 6, 7, 8 area code. I got hoes in different areas. Yes, it's Atlanta's area code. One of several. So it's going back to that one of several decisions. But I keep getting the Divine Physician. So with the Divine Physician, as I look for this card, I'm going to give you the channeled energy right here. As I look for the card, I'm going to give you the channeled energy. And as soon as I said that, I saw the card. So, and it's a 6 here. So going back to this 8 of Keys and the crown chakra. With the age of 33 could be significant to you guys, because this is giving me the energy of, again, this is an energy of Jesus healing. But as I was about to say before I saw this card, okay, there's 2 different scenarios here, and a lot of you are 50-50. Some of you are tapped into Western medicine. You know, you have a doctor for everything, okay? And it's going back to that botched energy, like you have literal physicians. That's half of you. For others of you, you are your own physician. You are more tapped into Eastern medicine. You more tapped into the American Indian way of healing. And you may have, you know, tested healing abilities in the past. Some of you, you could have your own apothecary that contributes to healing in some way, or you may feel called to introduce this. But with, you see how he's healing from the hands, and it's giving me the art of creation, going back to this master artisan energy. And I feel like the divine physician is you. And it's very interesting because technically, okay, let me use my rabbit fingers. You hear my throat chakra, technically, because I feel like it's not a truth, but technically, you know, Jesus was born in Capricorn season, okay? December 25th is Capricorn season. And with this energy of the divine physician, and you see how he's healing, you see the hands, and this is green energy coming from his hands. So that's the heart chakra, and Leo does rule the heart chakra. With this master artisan, I do feel like you're learning, you're observed. There's a lot of people watching you, but I do feel like you're the student becoming the master. And with this waterfall, in this journey, I feel like some of you have been on this journey for quite some time. For some of you, it's the last 6 years. For some of you, it's the last 6 to 8 months. But there's something about the last 6 to 8 months versus the next 6 to 8 months that is a massive transformation with this waterfall energy. I do feel like when we shift into summer solstice specifically, which your opposite Cancer energy initiates summer solstice, we're kind of jumping ahead, so you could really be jumping timelines. I'm getting mentally, so you could be doing a lot of it's like as you're astral projecting, you're this, okay, so yeah, smoke alarm, I'll say it. So it's interesting when I said as you're astral projecting and I stopped, it's like I'm really getting like the divine calling your name, okay? And it's like you, as the divine calls your name, as the divine summons you, you astral project to the divine, and there's a conversation here, and spirit is like, this is the assignment that I need you to do. It's like being one of God's personal angels, okay? And I hear something's a personal agenda as well. But with this, I'm getting, there's a waterfall of information coming to you as well to affirm and confirm this download. And it's interesting because as you're gonna think in your 3D reality, in your physical reality, you're gonna view it as a download. But I'm telling you that it is an astral projection. Okay, I don't know why I had to do it. It's like something is stamped, something is. Also, I'm getting forgotten and forbidden. And it's interesting, we still have 2 cards over here that we haven't looked at that I did forget about. But it's interesting, forgotten and forbidden. So there could be 2 things, just because there's 2 cards right here, that you are, I hear aiding and abetting, for forgetting and forbidding. I hear boundaries on fleek. Okay. You could also be struggling with scatterbrain syndrome as well. There's just a lot of messages with these 8 cards here. Hold on, let me put it back in order. There's a countdown that's happening as well over the next 8 weeks, specifically. So let's see, 8 weeks from now, and it's 11:08. So justice energy, 8 weeks from now. I'm recording this January 4th. Some of you could be finding out that you're pregnant when you're 8 weeks. But 8 weeks from now would be Tuesday, the week of February 27th, 2024. So that week begins on the 25th. And it's interesting, it's 60 days between December 25th and February 25th. And with you having 2 6s here representing the divine physician and the waterfall, I feel like there's a journey. And even in this journey, you see how all these boats are still? Like nothing is moving forward. And it's going back to, you know, spirit is the lion in this, and you are the cub, okay? And with this, the cub, you are being asked to sit and craft and create. So We are in the energy right now of Mercury retrograde shadow, I believe until like around the 15th of January. But whenever you're seeing this, if it's, you know, outside of January 2024, and if it's in a later month or later date, it's like whatever energy you are watching this in or hearing this in, you are being asked to sit and receive, because you're being prepared to take on a massive role that's going to draw. With that massive role, it's drawing in the masses, okay? The people want to watch. The people are intrigued. The people are wanting to know, how did you get here? How did you manifest this? How did you become this? When did you realize you were gifted with this, okay? Yeah, with the Six of Forces and the waterfall, if you've had a business that has been stuck, stagnant, and dry, expect that to change, okay? I feel like it's been a long journey of stagnation and stillness, but things are really about to move forward. Something about the next 8 weeks. Also, with this master artisan, you are being asked to, you know, master the balance of being the student and the teacher at the same damn time. If you've already done this, you're being asked to I hear, teach this. Also, with this a master artisan, whatever journeys you've already started. So if you have your own apothecary, if you have any type of, you know, business that you've introduced that you are creating from your hands, even if it's not something that you are hand creating, let's just say, you know, you have you're a personal trainer, shit, you're a real estate agent, you are a fucking, I don't know, a delivery driver, you're a truck driver, whatever it is. I feel like you've fallen off of your craft, and whatever craft that you have decided to dedicate yourself to, whatever craft that you feel like really is going to be life-changing for you and your family, you are being asked to really tap back into that energy, realign with the journey of that. I feel like you've kind of gotten off track with just life itself. And so it's like, yes, the journey of life may have taken the train off the train tracks, but as of right now, the train is back on the train track. So now it's time for you to just ride the train. The whole time it's like you're trying to be the conductor, you're trying to be the driver, and you're not supposed to drive. Again, spirit is driving. So with this divine physician, it's like, receive this healing. There's rest for your soul. Receive it and love in it, okay? I hope that makes sense. Now I hear it's no longer forbidden, but I want to get deeper into that energy though. Let's pull this from this deck. That forbidden and forgotten. So I can put these up, okay? Thank you. Capricorn, clarify the forbidden and forgotten energy. Oh, I see the Three of Swords on the bottom. 22 minutes in. I see the Strength card in reverse, yeah. Clarify the forbidden and forgotten energy for Capricorn placements, please. There's a truth that you're not accepting. And okay, so when I say there's a truth, ooh, I got chills. When I say, because I see the Ace of Swords in reverse and the Empress upright. So with the truth that you're not accepting, this is all about you. It's all about me. Pay attention to the blackbirds that you see as well. But something is growing. It's kind of like something is growing, but you're in denial. It's kind of like you're in a, some of you may not just even be believing that what I'm saying, whatever you're experiencing, no matter how dramatic or how detriment it is, you don't see a way out in the next 8 weeks. But with the Empress being here and the Ace of Swords, whether you choose, it's like if you choose to disbelieve, that's what you'll attract. The law of attraction is heavy at play. And with the law of attraction of energy that you're being asked to be in with your divine femininity, whether masculine or feminine, it's the art of receiving. Again, spirit is driving, you're just resting, okay? You see how she's resting on her hands, okay? As things are growing, you are resting, okay? But with the Ace of Swords, it's kind of like, I hear, ooh, I can't believe it. Ooh, she all on me. For some of you, you may not believe that some of you could already be connecting with someone, Capricorn placements. If you're not dating and not connecting, Give me a moment, please. But if you're already dating and connecting, someone could be in denial about how this relationship is about to grow. They could really be thinking of moving from a self-servitude dynamic when they're about to be in a dual dynamic. It's just like I hear denial. But with forbidden and forgotten, let's get into that energy, okay? Ooh, 10 of Cups in reverse. I hear it ain't nothing to cut that bitch off, okay? 4 of Swords in reverse. This is restless. Yeah, being restless. Yeah. 10 of Swords. You have 10 in reverse. So okay. So back in the day, I mean, I'm only 34 years old, but back in the day, when people would get like names tatted on them, and I touch myself right here because I got someone's name tatted on me, and I got it covered on a butterfly. Can you see? I don't know. Anyways, but there's something that is being eliminated. Now I can look at these 2 cards to see. 7 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, a couple of things. Okay, so okay, we're into something. You're quite aware that a cycle needs to end. Okay, you are ready to forget about something. You are ready to forbid something, forbidden energy, forbid a situation, forbid an experience from your life, okay? You are realizing that it no longer serves you and you're ready to move on with this 7 of Pentacles being here. But with your 10s, the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Swords being in reverse, being restless is coming from not knowing how this new beginning and this ending is going to take place. Like, you know it needs to happen. You know the next course of destination, or you're trying to figure that out, but you don't know. For some of you, you could lack the financial resources. So let's just say you don't have any savings right now, but you know a move needs to be made, and you could be, you know, trying to, with this 7 of Pentacles, it's like you're trying to come up with a plan, you're trying to grow, you're waiting on something to come so that a cycle can end, but you're stressing and worrying about how this is going to come. And I'm being drawn back to, like, God got you, like, on period. Especially with the 10 of Swords being in reverse, this is letting me know that you're struggling with faith in spirit, in the divine, and God, and your angels and ancestors, due to I hear your immense amount of worry and an antagonization is what I'm getting as well. That energy is contributing to you being distrusting of the spirit realm. And I hear if you allow the spirit realm to hold you down, they will. But you have to trust and believe in that. And this is more so, you know, going back to that 8 of Keys and that purple energy and the third eye and the crown chakra. Like they're giving you so many signs and symbols that, baby, the journey is journeying. Okay, the journey, you are still moving forward. You're not stuck. There is no stagnation. But you may not be able to see a clear way out right now. You may not be able to see a way to end the cycle because you are stressing about it. So with this, it's like when it comes to the money, at this point, I really don't think you give a fuck about how people around you are affected. Like, you are desiring a new beginning. You are desiring happiness. You're craving for it. You're yearning for it. I can feel the energy. And I'm being drawn to the red deck. So the root chakra, you are craving for a brand new foundation. And whatever you're in right now, the higher power, whatever you're in right now, it ain't it. And with the higher power being here, again, God got you, okay? But let's just see. What do you want? Ooh, new life. New life. I'm telling you, I can feel it, okay? I'm a Capricorn stellium, so I feel you on this, okay? I resonate with this, okay? I ain't gonna cap with you. But, you know, at the same time, I know all is well. And with exchanging gifts, being here, I hear help is on the way, help is coming in, but it really is, it's already right here. But I'm getting there, you're so mentally distraught about it. Like, even these adjectives that I'm using to describe, you know, what you're experiencing, is like, damn, okay? Oh, shit, no. I'm Habitat for Humanity is coming up, but it's just like I really get like you just want to destroy some shit. Some of you could be you could have struggle with carpal tunnel in the right hand, especially if you're right dominant. You could be doing a lot of writing, a lot of journaling. Just I hear rest and receive. There's yeah, the yin came out, the divine feminine, and then you have to be fair. That's that Libra justice energy. So for a lot of you, I'm getting, it's like, what I'm about to say, it is a very, very touchy subject. Look, balancing act on the bottom, 11. There is Libra energy. You have, if you have a Libra placement, that's really active for you in January. If not, justice is coming through. It could be both. But, interesting. I just grabbed the next two decks. But with To Be Fair and New Life here, there could be experiences with people in your life that you know are being unrighteous, but still receiving an overflow. And it's like you've been doing your best to stay on the straight and narrow path and do things the right way and honor the steps, even though, you know, you are very aware of the loopholes that you can take, but taking those loopholes will compromise your integrity. So you've just been patient, okay? But at this very moment in time, your patience has grown very, very thin. And Spirit is quite aware of that, which is why To Be Fair is coming out. She is holding the scales, okay? The 38 could be significant, but it breaks down to 11. So before we even get to that justice, though, I hear you need to figure out where you want to go. Smoke alarm. And if you already figured out where you want to go, I hear cool. If you have not, that is your assignment right now. Figure out where you want to go. Okay. If you've already figured out where you wanted to go with this new life, To Be Fair, how do I articulate this? It's like, I hear because you've been so patient, my child. But no, truly, because you've been so patient, and please don't think like I'm crossing off my energy. I'm just trying to warm up. I'm cold. I'm about to put on my coat. Let me do that because I want to open Holly. Whew. Someone's name could be Holly. Or you could come across someone named Holly. But with this, where was I going? Spirit is aware that you're at your wit's end, okay? And with, it's going back to you, it's like you, I hear just stop trying to figure it out, okay? Like really stop trying to figure it out. And I'm getting like that exchange of gifts energy, help is coming, but at the same time, whatever situation that you are trying to get out of, you need to ensure that you will never return. Again, we're going back to forgotten and forbidden, okay? I do feel like what you're walking away from, it will no longer accept you. Interesting. I hear it doesn't need to because you're elevating past that energy. So whatever this is, it's giving me graduation. But I'm getting over the next whatever it is, I hear just hold out the next, 3 to 4 months. By the time we get to spring, that April Fool's energy, for some of you, this could happen in March because new life is 39. So things are happening in divine order. You have 38 To Be Fair, and then 39. Spirit is coming in to assist you with this new life. But it breaks down to 12, which is 3, and 3 is March. 321, I believe that's when spring solstice begins. So whatever you're experiencing right now, going back to if you've already figured out where to go, once you figure out where to go, or if you've already figured out, where your new life begins, that place, when I say place, I mean city and state, then you need to create a plan that is practical for yourself to ensure that you won't put yourself in a situation to have to return. But then no, as long as you stay focused and committed on not returning, Spirit will always meet you halfway. I hope that makes sense. But the miracles that you're seeking, they're miracling, okay? And I feel like the way this journey, you're stressing about how everything's gonna unfold, but I'm telling you, with it coming out in 3939, and there's a there's a surprise. Didn't I say that at the beginning? Hold on. The Akashic wants to speak again. Capricorn, we're at 35. Capricorn placements. Oh, one was... The King of Forces. I'm playing Native American drums and flutes right now, but the wolf and the deer spirit animal are with you. And the rabbit. So we are still in the energy of the rabbit until February 10th, the Chinese Lunar New Year, when we shift into the year of the dragon. But it's interesting because, you know, I started this saying we're still playing out cycles from 2023. But with this King of Forces, you see how he's just sitting and observing, and with the clouds, there's a breakthrough that's being received. All is well. There's, I hear there's a blessing coming in the night. So you may receive news or communication in the nighttime that is a breakthrough for you. But even in the Seven of Pentacles, you see how her basket is empty? Like, it's like whatever it is, you've invested all that you can invest. All the seeds that you could plant here have been planted. And you're really just waiting on everything to pay off. For some of you, it's like you're just waiting on that payoff. And I'm telling you, things are balancing. So going back to the energy of, you know, you've been trying to stay in integrity and be righteous, it's going to pay off. And even this new life card, like, they're not moving towards anything. Even in the cards of movement, they're reversed. The only thing that's concerning, the Ten of Swords upright, she's moving, she's walking, it's reversed. Ten of Cups, they're sitting, but the children are playing, it's reversed. The Four of Swords, where there is rest, okay, you're mentally stressed. And with this King of Forces, Seven of Pentacles, even in this Queen of Pentacles, I do feel like there's something, both of them have their heart chakra blocked. You see how the pentacle is blocking your heart and the basket is blocking the other heart. So there is a heart chakra blockage here. This could also explain why your tens are reversed. So going back to that forbidden and forgotten energy, why is the heart chakra blocked? Justice. It's a lot of Libra energy coming through. Oh, you've been overgiving. You have poured your cup into people that gave you. It's like, let's just say you have a gallon of water. You've just been pouring your gallon into the cups of people. And this is why this Ten of Cups is reversed. You've been pouring your cups into people. Heavy double Queen of Pentacles energy. Queen of Pentacles here, Queen of Pentacles here. And you had the Queen was reversed, but this Queen is upright. Yeah, Five of Pentacles in reverse. And it's like, even though you've been pouring out jugs of fresh water, people have been giving you the backwash of their jugs. Okay, they take it all for themselves and give you whatever's left. And you've been accepting the leftovers as love, as support, as commitment. No, 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 no. Something is changing in January. And if you feel like a decision has already been made, there's some more shit that you're about to see. I hear it's about to go down, okay? Honey, all of the imbalances are about to explode is what I hear. And Two of Wands, you're just watching it go down. It's not touching you. It's not affecting you. You're safe. You're inside the temple. Yeah. But Five of Cups, baby, Again, then I say that at the beginning, honey, you're making major life decisions on people, places, and things, and also yourself, how you give, how you pour into others. If that energy is not matched, you are matching energy, to be fair, and I feel like it's rightfully so. But don't, you had the ego card, views of the ego. Make sure you are operating from a place of divinity, okay? A place of pure divine power versus a place of pure divine ego. There's a difference, okay? Don't let a motherfucker have you fucked up out here. And I feel like people have had you fucked up, and I hear checkmate, checkmate. Damn, I'm about to title this Checkmate. Like, yes, and you about to checkmate into your new motherfucking life, okay? Period. I love this, Capricorn, but I hear it's been a long time coming. Yeah, split the deck to strength. It's been a long time coming. You are being rewarded for being strong, for being resilient, for being patient, for not self-sacrificing, for not degrading your morals and your values and your integrity just to have a fucking come up. Spirit's been watching you, okay? Judgment. I'm just splitting the deck. Spirit's been watching you, and honey, you're just prepared to receive. Hermit. Your 10s are reversed, so it goes back to the 9, the Hermit, the reflection. And honey, I hear just open your heart. Open your heart to receive which you feel like you should have received all this time. It's kind of like your heart has grown a little cold, and you're becoming cold-hearted because you keep trying to give and give and give. And when your heart chakra was open, balanced, and aligned, people play with you, okay? So now that you are tired of being played with this King of Forces energy that you're tapping into, whether masculine or feminine, you're like, hold up, wait a minute. You're remembering who the fuck you are, okay? Again, January 2023, your reading was the power of the goat. January 2024, checkmate, okay? Period. I love this, okay? Let's move on. Let's clean up. It's interesting. I pulled these 2 decks, and I haven't pulled from them. The ones right here. So, views of the ego, paths unknown, the war of the roses. Okay. We're not going to read that just yet. We're going to put it to the side. There is a lot of mirroring going on. The War of the Roses, we could hear of a war. You know, there's been wars going on already, but it's interesting because I hear World War IV. I hear there's an unrecorded world war. People keep focusing on World War III, but we're going into World War IV. I don't know what the fuck that's about, y'all. Yeah, views of the ego, war of roses, paths unknown. Like, what the fuck is this with the paths unknown? But I'm telling you, views of the ego, you know, history, people write history. And someone I hear was so fucking embarrassed that they erased a piece, attempted to leave a piece of history out and erase it, but it's coming to the light. You see with this past unknown, how it's coming to the light. Something is coming into the light, and it's very interesting. This is the Akashic records, okay, honey. What people, I hear what people perceive to have no record in, the record is being exposed. And I hear this ain't got shit to do with Epstein, okay? Smoke alarm with that. Eye of the needle, intentionality. You see this? I'm telling you, it's something. It's something. Also, I hear a peace treaty is being broken with countries overseas. I hear there's going to be talks of a draft, but there won't be one. Not in the U.S. at least. Winter's dream, gestation period. We're in winter right now. So gestation, growing, the Empress. When we had the Ace of Swords reversed and the Empress. You know, and it's interesting because I said we weren't going to read these cards right now, and then I just started getting those downloads about World War IV. Pay attention to the timelines. But that's more so on a political note. On a personal note, though, if you're a feminine energy, you could be, or masculine, whether you're feminine or masculine, you have several suitors, okay, of the same sex and the opposite sex. There's a war for you going on. I don't know if you know this. Even when it comes to, let me just let you in on some shit, okay? Real talk. You see this bird in the back of her head, okay? It's like my ancestors. The birds are chirping, okay? People are talking, Capricorn placements, and baby, they're talking about you, okay? With War of the Roses, this is a war of your heart, okay? Expect to receive a lot of DMs, a lot of communication, a lot of compliments. I do feel like people are with views of the ego. Like I mentioned this for another sign for December 2023. I don't remember who, but I was talking about how like someone may make a comment on a post, but it's like someone sees a comment and then tries to trump that comment to make an example. Again, the ego is involved, and usually, you know, that's with masculine energy. But there's a word for your heart. I'm getting Hunger Games for the Capricorn placement's heart. And this is for any Capricorn placement specifically. Also, if you're in your I'm gonna leave that alone. But yeah, with Paths Unknown, so going back to this energy with Paths Unknown, in addition to a war over your heart, you could be very confused on, you know, who to choose, who to take seriously, who's playing with you. But going back to let me let you in on a little secret, yeah, you have groups of people that are friends, especially masculine energy, you see, that are they're discussing you, okay? And it's kind of like two friends that want you that are competing. I don't know, somewhere that shit like that I'm getting. Yeah, you're a muse. Also, you could be trying to make a decision on moving by yourself or moving in with someone, because with this Paths Unknown and the War of Roses is giving me separation. You could be separating, you know, yourself from a friend group as well with views of the ego, and you see how he's behind the glass. So yeah, I'm getting a lot of downloads with this. So yeah, you could be separating yourself from a friend group. You could have been in solitude a long time, and someone may be introducing, I hear companionship for some of you, or cohabitation for others of you, or just both. Things can be moving quicker than expected as well. Something I just I see horses getting ready for a race. When is the next derby? Let's just see. Do the dates vary by location? Something about derby season. Next derby race. May 4th, 2024, the Kentucky Derby. What is that? Gemini? No. That's Taurus season. Taurus season. Yo, this says, hold on. The 150th running of the Kentucky Derby. I didn't even notice this at first. The spirit had my eyes glance back, and it's 11:38 right now. 11:11, Justice Energy. But it says the 150th running of the Kentucky Derby is scheduled for May 4th, 2024. And horses have already started the qualifying process for the Run for the Roses, okay? War of the Roses. These are are they horses? They're fucking horses, bro. I thought they were dogs at first. Do you see this? War of the Roses, Run for the Baby. May 4th, circle that day. Okay, I hear prepare. And it's interesting because we have something about May 4th through June 4th as well, because we have 6-4 here with 6 of Roses and 4 of Roses. But 4 of Roses is views of the ego. Someone's going to lose a lot of money on that race. And when they lose that, they're not going to know what to do with paths unknown. If you know someone that gambles, especially on the races, the Kentucky Derby, someone's going to bet big and lose big. Look, split the deck to closing door, competition. I said competition. This shit says completion. I hear competition leads to completion. Check the ego. Someone's ego. Someone has something to prove. And I hear an example is about to be made. Refusal of the call. Alright, I gotta use the bathroom. Shit. Alright, let's, we're almost done. We got like 20 more minutes, but we're almost done. Alright, anything else with this War of the Roses, views of the ego, paths unknown, before I move on for Capricorn? I keep getting forbidden and forgotten. So this is also giving me someone, I'm getting those that rise shall fall, but I don't know how to take that, which is why I hesitated on saying that. But I have to give you what I'm getting. So in clarifying the War of the Roses, you keep getting, the number 38 is significant, but many masks, the authentic self is in reverse. Okay, so now we're taking it from others' perspective to a self perspective. Clarifying views of the ego is covenant, sacred contract in reverse. So, and then clarifying paths unknown is straddling worlds, wandering between realms. The way these cards are clarifying each other is truly fucking divine within itself. Okay, so I split the deck to root girl, the disowned self. I'm gonna take that because that's the root, literally. So the roots of whatever you're experiencing, and 46 breaks down to 10, but the root of whatever you're experiencing, someone has disowned you. So let's just say you have two living parents, but you only have an active relationship with one. Let's just say you know the other parent, but there's no relationship, or you don't know. That's a form of being disowned. Okay, lack of acceptance. This could be a childhood trauma of yours that you have been working to heal through. And I feel like as you've been attempting and trying to work to heal through these things, you've been in this energy of paths unknown, wandering between realms. Now let's just go through it a different way. So with War of the Roses and the authentic self, mini mask being in reverse, again, you're tired of not being chosen. That's what it is. You're tired of not being chosen. You're tired of having to fight. You're tired of having to show up in a multitude of ways to be accepted. You're tired of having to show and prove to the world who the fuck you are. And you're tired of, trying to do whatever it is to change things about yourself to be accepted by the masses, okay? And I do feel like when it comes to people that are of, a higher caliber, more recognized, like you've really, supported people and things like that. And it's just like, I just hear nah. I don't know how to hear nah. But with the authentic self in reverse, with War of the Roses, and with this War of the Roses, I'm focused on how the green flag has fallen. I hear you played by Moneybag Yo. Sorry. Clarify the authentic self in reverse with War of the Roses for Capricorn, please. Here is the bathroom. Ooh, Two of Cups in reverse. One more. And the Truth. Oh. Okay. Is this Capricorn or someone else? Clarify who it is. Is it Capricorn? No. Okay. So let me finish reading it from you, and then I'm going to read this from another perspective because it's just kind of switched up the game. When it comes to you and the battles that you've been fighting or experiencing in your current life or everyday life, so going back to the energy of you're just ready for a new beginning. You're tired of fighting. You're like, I'm done. You're at the energy of, you know, R. Kelly when a woman's fed up, but you're done with something. Okay, you're fed up. God bless. Okay, with the authentic self, you're realizing that the more that you shapeshift and transform, because this is represented by many masks, which is representing many transformations in this lifetime. So the more that you elevate, shapeshift, and transform, it's kind of like people still want to fight with the new. They want to fight the old you with the new you, but the new you is moving different. The new you is responding different. The new you is standing on truth. Okay, the new you is 10 toes down in who you are today. But it's like, instead of people accepting the authentic version of the new you, they hold you to the mask that you once played. And so with this Two of Cups, I'm getting people are really in for a rude fucking awakening when it comes to you, Capricorn, because I hear you just not to be played with. I don't know who, what, when, where did it, but something happened that completely shifted your energy, okay? Now, reading this from another perspective, we have with Two of Cups, someone's been lying. Someone's been hiding a mask. Someone's been lying. What about? I don't know. But I do feel like you're not the only one with this War of the Roses. I do feel like someone is confused. It's kind of like I'm in love with two people type of energy, which is interesting. Some of you, it's like I'm getting you're bisexual. You're in love with a woman and a man, okay? And it's like they don't want to do the whole polygamy, come together, kumbaya shit. And it's like now you have to choose. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles, and what you're going to choose is yourself. You're going to separate. You're going to walk away. Now let's move on. Views of the ego and sacred contract in reverse for Capricorn. So with this energy, ooh, we have the Hierophant. This is a chin check. So having the Hierophant upright with sacred covenant in reverse is not, it's not, it ain't good. Okay, it's not good. So it's like, instead of you honoring a so it's interesting because, you know, this whole theme has been, you know, God got you, take a back seat, but with this is forgotten and forbidden, right? So with sacred covenant and views of the ego, this is your ego, your there's a lane that you've been called to really do some work into, okay? What the fuck is happening on my screen? But you know how people be like, you know, stay in your lane, don't swerve in your lane. I have some opinions about that, but at the same time, I do get it. When it comes, there's a lane that you've been asked to be on, and I feel like you keep trying to detach from that lane, and the Spirit is asking you to commit to that with the Hierophant energy. This is Taurus energy as well. With sacred contracts, some of you could be signing a new contract in May, specifically between April and May, but there's you have walked away from something that you need to walk back into. And with the views of the ego, so let's just say you invested in a business, you start a business, you had the business for 2 to 3 years, it really hasn't popped off, so you're like, honey, I put all my time, energy, investment into this craft, and I'm not receiving a return on my investment, so fuck it, I'll just not do the whole entrepreneur thing, and I'll just, you know, work for someone else because I'm guaranteed a paycheck. That is reneging on your sacred contract, okay? Spirit was testing your patience, and baby, if you chose to say fuck it, obviously I'm going to be honest with you, you failed. So Spirit is asking you to recommit. With views of the ego, you know, the ego has to do with the physical satisfaction, and when we as humans are not physically satisfied, we get rid of it to then please our ego, and we're like, fuck it, so it's not working out, at least I have the power. It's like the power to create is the power to destroy. So you use the power to destroy, which is a when it comes to something that you're called to do, it's a disrespect. And it's like, you know, whole time you are wondering, I don't know, disrespect is now just ringing a bell. Clarify the disrespect. Thank you. The Emperor and the King of Cups. There could be someone in a position in the position of the Emperor, you know, you see how he's standing over, guiding the people and things. Someone that's very wealthy. She has 2 dogs. But with Sacred Covenant, this could be, you know, being a part of a contract and initiating it in sacred energy, and then somehow we've crossed over to the darkness of the sacred covenant, of the sacred contract, and someone's ego has gotten involved with spiritual work as well, is what I'm getting. When it comes to your spiritual practice, the ego is heavily involved with the Emperor and the Hierophant being here. And with Queen of Cups, this could be a feminine energy or it could be a masculine energy. But I'm getting, I hear it's displeasing and it's disrespectful. Something about doubles, okay? Forgotten and forbidding, displeasing and disrespectful. Like the 2 of something. And we keep getting a lot of 2s energy with the 38s. We had the Ace of Swords twice. Like you keep getting doubles. Like I hear the double halls of justice. And the 8 of Pentacles fell in my lap. So moving on to Paths Unknown, Straddling Worlds, and the Root Girl. With the disowned self, I'm really getting, if you are in this, or if you are in within the ego, if someone doesn't change their ways, it's like, are you going to be the one that's checkmated? Somebody, it's split. This is giving me someone is there's Capricorns that are very, very humble, and there are Capricorns that like to shit and stun on people, and Spirit is watching. And this is, I'm getting there's a specific intent that's not being expressed that Spirit is aware of, which is why it's highly disrespectful. And it's a disgrace. So someone could feel extremely lost right now spiritually. They could feel disconnected, not tapped in. And that's because I'm getting there's been a disrespect of the art of the covenant that you created with the divine. So things will be repositioned for you to learn. And someone else will assume the position. And I'm just getting in 2024, like those that should not be in power will no longer continue to be, or those that have abused their power will learn, I hear, a great lesson. Anything else? Y'all got a piece so bad. King of Pentacles. And this affects the material world. It affects money. It affects savings. Someone has been using their power to manipulate pure for self-pleasure. God is watching that, okay? I'm just saying. Let's move on. Her hour, 3 minutes in. Anything else for Capricorn for January? That fall from grace energy was coming up for signs in December as well. Protecting treasures in reverse, 39. Then you have 38, 39. You keep getting doubles. I hear double trouble. Protect and clarify, protecting treasure in reverse. Rescue in reverse. And home. Oh, home is not here, but I mentioned it. Oh, it's right here. So, hold on, y'all. Let me use the bathroom. Okay, my apologies. It's like I couldn't get the thought because I had a pee. Okay, my bad, my bad. Okay, so interesting. We have protecting treasure in reverse. Follow the leader upright. The leader is spirit. Your higher self. You have home and magic stream. You have rescue in reverse and unexpected visitors. The fact that I just started laughing with that is hilarious to me. So I mentioned cohabitation, right? But I need to clarify rescue in reverse. Your home is unprotected. I feel like every Capricorn placement that watches this needs to move. Every single one. If you just moved like within the last 30 days, then you're good. If you have not, you need to move. And you may be thinking there's a resolution or a solution coming where you currently are, and it's not. That's why protecting treasure and rescue is in reverse. I hear the way to rescue yourself is by moving. And again, you're worried about how. Like 10 of Wands, how, Lord? Spirit says, don't, if I say move, move. Okay, this is faith coming through. This is, do you trust? Do you believe? Queen of Wands. Do you? Do you? Do you not believe I will provide the help along the way with the unexpected visitors? Did you not see in 2020? Ooh. Did you not see in 2023 how I always provided, how I always came through, how I always showed up for you? In situations where you may have felt unprotected, I protected you. I don't know why this is bringing tears to my eyes, but did you, it's like this is a conversation from God to you. Like, did you not see the magic streams of miracles that I provided to you? I just keep hearing, why do you choose to not acknowledge that? And I feel like wherever you're being asked to move next, like this is a pure faith move. You have no idea what's ahead. None. Which is why you have follow the leader here. Spirit says, follow me. We will checkmate all of this energy together. Now in the physical, it may feel like a solo initiation, but I'm telling you, you are not alone. You see in this home, there's an owl hiding out. There's all kind of things around in the trees. Like God sends angels and protective measures in a multitude of forms, okay? Sometimes a bird call is, nigga, you need to fall the fuck back, okay? You're too close to me and mine. Like you, people, honey, y'all just don't know, okay? You don't know. You don't know, but you gonna know, okay? Once you reflect, you're gonna know. And then just to prove a point, the universe is gonna affirm. King of Pentacles. So if you're worried about money, if you're worried about how to get from point A to point B, some of you are worried about a vehicle. For others of you, it's a home. If you've been living in your car, if you've been thinking about it, you don't have to do that. But you do know that your environment is unsafe and it's time for you to move, okay? Two of Pentacles, move. You've been manifesting this too. I hear, don't let your pride get in the way. Let your faith be all that you can be. Okay, take that how it resonates. Let's move on. I didn't even look up the moons for January. And that's because I don't need to. My mom got me this deck for Christmas. Capricorn placements. The Pearl. So alchemy, the reward at the end, from grit to grace. The baby God got you, okay? You could be gifted pearls, fine pearls at the beach. I don't know where you are, but something about pearls. You could receive pearls from an ancestor or grandmother. You have cleansing, releasing the old, energetic tune-up, new beginnings. One more, please, for Capricorn. So the reward at the end, new beginnings, releasing the old. Yeah, again, going back to when you get out, you need to stay out. So let's just say you're walking away from from income-based housing. You need to ensure that you never go back to income-based housing. Let's just say you're walking away from just not having your own in something, or needing the assistance, whatever assistance you've been seeking from another human. Ensure that the assistance you are seeking comes from yourself and the divine and your angels and ancestors. I hope that makes sense. Anything else? You have the pink dolphin. Ooh, celebration, fun, unbridled joy. Open your heart. I do feel like you need to bring more fun in your current environment. So let's just say you just got a bedroom, okay? Spend more time there, honey. Make the bedroom, honey, a mini home, a mini safe haven, okay? So whenever you enter it, it can feel like a safe space until you get to the next level. But you also have Lady of the Lake, new beginnings. Something is about to happen. You have new beginnings twice. You're ready. I'm telling you, you're ready. Alchemy is at play. You are almost at the end. With the dolphins, the intuitiveness, pink energy is a representation of the heart chakra as well. Like, there's something you don't see. Even in this cleansing, you see the eyes in the background. You could be seeing ones a lot, 11, 11 a lot, which we got 38, 11. So yeah, don't let your past hold you back. The answers you need are coming. Like, you're good, baby. So all I hear is you're good. You're good. Clarify. So you have prosperity lies ahead, reverse, and surrender to the divine. So basically, as long as you keep trying to do everything by yourself in this physical realm, if you're all practical and not spiritual, you will continue to face blockages. If you're like, God, honey, I've done all I can do, honey, and I just surrender it to you, and I ain't worried about shit, French Montana style, you're good, okay? You also have confidence is your key to success in reverse. So this new moon in Leo energy and new moon in Taurus, it's interesting because you have two new moons in reverse. So you're experiencing a lot of full circle moments, a lot of full moon energy. Things are being enlightened. Your psychic gifts are heightening as well. And especially with cleansing being here, that's full moon energy. Even with the pearl, the reward at the end, from grit to grace. Like, you right now you're in the energy of the grit, okay? By the time we get to February, I just know you're going to be in the energy of grace. I'm going to clarify, though, prosperity lies ahead. Outside of, if you some of you are really just worried about money and the success. Like, when is the money coming in? When is the success coming in? When am I not going to have to worry? When am I not? Some of you are trying to get out of living a paycheck to paycheck cycle. And here's your energy, the devil. Don't allow your shadow to get the best of you. Don't allow past traumas and past situations to dictate your present. You are the alchemy. You are the reward at the end, okay? So honor that. Yeah, Page of Wands. Honor this journey no matter how old you are. And with the devil, trust in the unseen. You see how his face is covering his eyes, like how you're being guided and led. You're purely operating from the third eye. You are purely walking with, and that's walking with faith, okay? Trusting the visions that's downloaded into you. If God says go here, and then it's like God will say go here, and then, honey, where you're being asked to go, everything you hear about it is bad, okay? Are you going to allow that energy to deflect you from what God is telling you to do? Because for a lot of you, you have, which is why we're in this situation now. And it's like, really, God is like, fuck it, what everybody else is saying, okay? What we saying, what we talking about, how you feel, okay? And that's what it is. Yeah. With confidence being your key to success, I do feel like you are more confident in the month of January as well. Now, this video long as fuck, my bad. Yeah, Seven of Wands, you're releasing the past. You're making massive judgment calls, okay? And the new beginning you're walking into, it's full of peace, prosperity, pleasure, celebration, fun, enjoyment, love. Cups that you feel match your cup, All right, let's get a final tea leaf message, and I'm going to post this. Oh, shit. Look, we're going to take the two that flipped over. Bull, Taurus energy. So it's interesting. You have prosperity lies ahead in reverse. And then you have Bull, do not back down from opposition, show strength and fortitude. So this is letting me know family, friends, you know, they may be shitting on your plans, okay? They may be like, no, maybe not, you shouldn't do this. But spirits, again, prosperity lies ahead. I hear when I move, you move, just like that. It's kind of like, you know, you move your body like a snake, mom, but snake charming energy. This is charm. Like your charm is gonna, something about your charm, and charm, it's the magic about you that's getting you to the next level. People don't understand your journey, your assignment, your Akashic record. So of course they may be a naysayer, but if you get it, if you resonate with it, honey, you'll show them, okay? Great happiness lies ahead. Don't focus on the prosperity. Focus on, honey, fuck what the fuck y'all talking about. I'm moving forward. And as we close, these two seahorses, I was about to call them dragons. So when as you walk into the Lunar New Year, February 10th, even though this video is about January, like that, it's like you go from the checkmate energy goes into, honey, I hear Got It On My Own by Shy Glizzy. If you don't know that song, listen to it. Marilyn could be significant. But yeah, you put in that work, and Spirit has been watching. Your ancestors are proud. Yeah, the butterfly is here. There's a massive transformation with this Page of Cups. Did I call it Page of Wands? There's emotional fulfillment coming. Your cup is about to overflow if you don't feel like it is already. Okay? I'm going to end it there. This probably be the longest video. But I love you. God bless you. Happy motherfucking birthday. And I'll see y'all soon. You'll see me next week. I love you. Bye, babe.